What's up everybody, Typical Savage here, and we're back with another Fortnite tips and tricks video. In this video, I will be showing you guys 5 different rotations that I find useful for Fortnite. If you don't know what a rotation is basically a style of building that you would use to rotate to, like, say, a safer spot or the next circle. You usually use your rotations in like scrims, so when you're rotating to the next circle, you won't get shot. Alright, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna start off with one of the easier ones. Alright, so this one is basically so say the next circle I need to get to is right over there. You want to have a floor down. You want to place floor. And then as you're running up the floor, you can do this multiple ways, but if for those of you who don't rotate your stair, you can do it like this. You run up and you face this direction, and then that will cause the stair, without you having to rotate it, to rotate into this direction. So basically it would be like this. So if there's people over there that can shoot at you, then you can place this stair down and you can rotate without losing lots of mats. So let me just show you really quick what it would look like if you were doing it in a game. So floor, stair, and basically you can just look like this and hold forward. Well, not like that. You need to get it perfect. Just like this, and you can just hold forward and keep sprinting until you get to the next circle. Just like that. And if you want to do it a little more advanced, which will make it so you won't get shot from the other side. So say you're sandwiched in between two teams. You want to do the same exact thing, except place a wall here. You can do the same exact thing. All you have to do is look like just like this at this angle, then place your button that puts floor, wall, and ramp. So just like this. Whoop. Not like that. Alright, let's wait for that to go. Just like this. As you see, I'm not changing where I'm looking. I have the perfect angle, and I'm just looking down and running, just like this. Let me do it one more time. Just like that. And also, another way you can use this rotation is if... So once again, you're sandwiched in the middle, and you're playing duos. You could go like this, and your friend could be on the other side doing the same exact thing. So it'd look like this. Whoop. It's harder to do it with one person, but yeah, you could do this. So you're both equally splitting mats, or it's just a good rotation. But, yeah, so it would look something like this. You can also do it with one person, but it's way harder with one person. It's better to just do the single one, like this, with one person if you're playing solos. But it would look like this if you were doing two-person. Kind of like a big triangle. Now, for my second rotation. This one is very similar to that, except it involves some editing. And this one's not the most effective, but you know, if you're having a hard time doing this one might be better for you. This is what I started off with personally. But so basically you put a floor down just like the other one, and then you put a pyramid, and then you edit the pyramid. Whoop. Like this. So it's pretty much a stair, except it's just like that. This one, you can't really edit it and then put a wall. It's a little harder, but this is what this one would look like fast. Now this one, it's a little less effective in my opinion, because you can just get shot from like this angle. Unless you're quick enough to put a wall down and edit it, you can do that. But, yeah. Here, let me show you guys it one more time. just like that. Or if you want, I mean, you can pre-edit it. So you can pre-edit your thing like that, and then you can rotate. I personally don't like doing that, but you guys can choose how you want to do it. Okay, let's get to the third rotation. This one, it's okay. This one, it works pretty well. It just wastes a kind of a lot of mats. So basically, you just want to. It's the same thing as this, except you can keep switching directions. Whoop! I did not mean to do that. You just keep switching directions and go like this. This might intimidate your opponents a little more. They see this guy rotating, they might not want to push him right away. And then basically, if you're playing in like a squad game, your teammates can just rotate right under your passage just like this and follow you. Might be a little slow though because you can't really sprint while you're under these, or else you'll get stuck. But yeah, it's basically like, it's just like this. I'll show you guys one more time, but slower. So ramp, you do this, and then you just switch directions, just like that. So that, then that, then that. Just like that, all the way till you get to your next position. And this is pretty good because, like I said, if you're sandwiched in between two teams, then they can't really shoot at you. Let's see, another way, or another rotation you could use. This one's pretty simple. You basically just put a floor, and then you go like this. And then you build two walls just like this, blocking off any opponents from this direction. And then you put a floor out here, put another one, and keep doing this one. So it's kind of like a zigzag. Just like, whoop, not like that. Just like this. Now this one, this rotation is really good. Like, say if there's absolutely no one to this side of you. Like, say the storm is closing, like right here. No one's gonna go on the storm and shoot you. That's what this one's good for, just to wall off this direction. And then, let's see. I'll show you guys that one more time, faster. Whoop. Yeah, see, it might be a little hard. I don't really suggest using this. This one's pretty good if you're like a beginner. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. Let me just fix this. Yeah, this one's kind of hard. Or it's not really hard, it's just not the most effective. Alright, let's get to the last one. This one, personally, I can't even do all the way. This one is very hard to do. But, so, let me just put double ramp down. It's basically like this. I can't do this one fully. It's hard. So you want to put two floors, two pyramids. You edit one pyramid in one direction and edit the other in the opposite direction. So it'll be like this. You can crawl, or you can pretty much walk in between them. Just like this. This one is very hard to do. Let me just try it faster. Yeah, see, this one's kind of hard. Okay, I'm gonna change up directions though. So, yeah, this one's kind of hard. It's not really the most it's effective. It's just very difficult to get down pat. Yeah, see, I just messed up a million times. But here, let me just do it slower so you can actually see what it's like. You'll basically want one side going in one direction and then the other side going in the other direction. That will make it so you can just go right in between them all. It's pretty much like the other one that I showed you that was like this, except it does waste less mats. But yeah, so let me go over them all one more time. So you have this one. This one is probably the easiest, but it's the least effective. Just like that. And then, next one. This one, personally, is my favorite one. This is what you might see most streamers use. Because, I mean, it is the most effective, but the only problem is, like, when it's like a very intense and hectic game, you might hear a lot of shooting. And then the problem is, someone could just easily drop into your box behind you while you're doing the rotation. You might not hear them, and then they could just beam you. That's why it's good to sometimes, after a few, you stop and put a wall, then keep going, put a wall, keep going. So in case they drop into your box, they can't just beam you. Now for the next one. Okay, this one. This one is pretty good. It's just you can get shot pretty easy from the other direction. It would be good if you had two people, like if you're playing duos, and then you just had two people doing this on each side. Just like this. So it's pretty much, oh, whoop, I accidentally pre-edited my stair. But, I mean not my stair, my pyramid. But yeah, so it's pretty much triangle, just like the other one. And then we also have this one that I showed, where you just keep going back and forth. Whoop. And, there's that other last one I showed, or I attempted to show, where you edit, like, this one is really hard. This one takes a lot of practice, but if you can get it right, it might be pretty useful. Like that, like that, like that. Yeah, see, I can do it, but I keep accidentally turning. Or I can't do it. But when I try to do it fast, I always accidentally turn them in different directions. The key is you want to keep them all, you want to keep one side facing one direction and the other side facing the opposite. So, yes, let's see. There's also one more you could do. This one's a little bit harder, because you have to pretty much just keep editing. I'm not the best at this, because I'm not the best at editing arches, like, super fast. This one's pretty good for PC if you can edit really fast. But yeah, I'm not even gonna try that one. But, yeah, hopefully these 5 rotations help you when you're playing competitive arena with your friends. You never know. And, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next